Alrighty. Well, that sucked. I don't know what happened there, guys. So wait for people to find this. I said I would start a new stream, so I don't think I can go back to the old one and say any more there. But anyway, we'll see if people find us back. I don't know what happened. I just having some tech issues with my streaming software tonight, so I apologize to everyone about that. Let me see if I can get logged in fully here. All right, sorry everyone for that. Damn. Things go wrong, but here we are. It'll probably be a smaller crew, but it's all good. Yeah, I wanted to go back to the first live stream and paste this link, but I figured I couldn't do it. So I was hoping you guys would figure it out, like refresh, say, oh, the new live stream. That's why I typed in, I will start a new live stream. So it'll be a smaller but more badass. But thank you for everyone for coming to part 2. Yeah, I know what happened there, guys. I guess I need to restart my computer or something like that. That's that usually clears up a lot of issues. So I will restart my computer soon before next live stream. Yeah, it just cut off. I was gonna end it because it was frozen, but it just ended anyway. I guess YouTube wasn't receiving any video signal for a sufficient amount of time, and it just cuts it off. So anyway. It wasn't your fault, Foo. It wasn't your fault. Just something's wrong with the software tonight. I tell you, I had a problem as soon as I started the live stream an hour ago. I wasn't seeing my usual live video of what you guys are seeing. I see it first, and it gets streamed out to YouTube. You see it about 10, 12 seconds later. But I was not seeing my live video and audio. Anyway. Here we are, guys. Sorry about that. And not the end of the world. Thanks for convincing me to come back. I was just pissed. Like, I just should end the stream tonight because no one will find their way back to a new stream. But you guys did. So thank you for being so resilient and patient. And we are back with part 2 of Ask a Vegan Anything. Yeah, the old stream is done. Yeah, YouTube shut it down. I told you, I think if they don't receive any video from the streamer, me being me and my computer, if they don't receive video for like 10, 20 seconds, whatever, there's some time interval that it just ends the stream. So that's what happened there. We got dropped because there was nothing, because my streaming software froze. Yes, you guys are smart and good stalkers, Graven, so I appreciate that, so thank you. And if you have YouTube alerts and stuff like that, notifications, you can find your way. So thanks, guys. Thanks for being patient and persistent, and we can continue on for at least another like 45, 50 minutes or so. So I'm scared to try it now. Maybe I'll try it at the end to try to bring someone on at the end. So if we crash at the end, no big deal, I guess, or way less of a big deal. So yeah, we'll try it one more time at the end. Not right now. I just feel like, ooh, I've had so many weird tech issues tonight that I'm just a little scared right now. But like I said, we'll try it at the end. So the least amount of bad can happen then. I hope Uncle comes back. Yeah. I hope Uncle will find his way back. I should text Uncle that I'm back. But we'll be cool. I mean, yeah, I don't think we have any trolls that we need Uncle to fend us off from, but you never know. We just like Uncle's presence anyway. So if you're finding your way back, Uncle, come back. And Foo's going to bed. Oh, you better go. Yeah, I'm feeling already kind of mellow too. Got up kind of early for me today, like 7:45, 8, something like that. And the basketball. This is Fallon. You're going to a concert tomorrow night at the Garden Grove Amphitheater. There's an amphitheater in Garden Grove? Your mom's boyfriend is playing there with this band. Wow, cool. Where is the Garden Grove? It's like an outdoor... No, it wouldn't be outdoor. It would be a smaller... Where's it at? I've never heard of the Garden Grove Amphitheater because that's not too far from us here. A lot of good Asian food in Garden Grove. And there's a few places that have vegan stuff too, from what I remember. I haven't eaten out there in a while. Well, when I used to get my hair cut out that direction, I would stop by this vegan place and get these sandwiches. It's like a vegan sandwich store there. What is brain fog? It's there's no connection between brain fog and veganism. I mean, if you Google it, there's a bunch of things, a bunch of reasons why a person could have something considered to be brain fog, and a vegan diet isn't one. But if you're under eating on any diet, you can have brain fog. But yeah, it's just stupid when people say a vegan diet gave them brain fog. Like, what the hell were you eating? How come you're getting brain fog and I'm not getting brain fog? Maybe it's because a lot of these people that were complain about vegan brain fog were chronically under eating, whether it was intentional on their part or not. They're doing some kind of restrictive eating, raw, lots of fasting, detoxing, all the above. All those things typically involve not getting as many calories as you probably should. So that's Occam's razor, the simplest explanation, the explanation that introduces the fewest amount of entities, tends to, but it's not always, but tends to be the correct answer. Occam's razor, yeah, the starvation is the key component to the vegan brain fog, not eating plants. Yeah, but it can come from medical issues, but there's no connection with eating a balanced, sensible vegan diet and brain fog. Okay, it's an outdoor amphitheater. They also have a small venue inside. Well, I'll have to Google the Garden Grove Amphitheater. Learn something new every day. Vegan Metalhead said, you talk to people were surprised when a Japanese restaurant opened where you live. Well, yeah, usually at Japanese restaurants, you can find some something, not always, but yeah, there's one that we like to go to sometimes around here that has a vegan ramen. You can always eat edamame, which is soy. Rice, but you got to watch out, anywhere. Just, make sure you know what you're doing, ask questions, look at Happy Cow if they're on there. Graven going to bed too. Yeah, you guys are East Coasters there out in Florida. I heard it snowed in Florida too. I hope you guys have survived that all right. In the South too, with that Arctic blast. Now you guys are having that. It was like, 80 degrees here for the past few days. It was pretty trippy, like super dry. I felt like we were in Palm Springs, like the desert. Like God brought the climate of Palm Desert here. Low humidity, warm, dry air. Anyway, it's it's over now. It might rain tomorrow and snow in the mountains on Sunday. So that should kind of end the fires that have been happening here. Alexis, any big travel plans this year? No, nothing on the radar for this year, Maybe go to Temecula wine country in the spring or something like that. That's like an hour and a half drive or something like that. Maybe go to Palm Springs, but yeah, nothing big at all. Wow, it was like 6 degrees in Boston earlier this week. Yeah, wow, yeah, whole different vibe than here, as far as the weather goes. Anyway, 25 degrees, that's a heat wave for you, Larry? Wow, that'd be a cold wave here. Oh, Johnny, thanks for the super chat too.
Hey Ryan, I might be heading out to Las Vegas again to go visit my grandfather next month. About time I go there again if I do.
Well, I haven't been to Las Vegas in about 5-6 years at least now, but back then, in the late 2010s, so many great vegan restaurants and options out there. In fact, look on our channel for on Happy Healthy Vegan. Just look up Las Vegas, see if any of those restaurants are still there, and maybe there's some new ones now too. But yeah, we were like totally digging the Las Vegas vegan lifestyle when we were there. Just be careful if you don't like cigarette smoke. They do allow smoking in the tourist casino area, so be on the lookout for that. Ooh, I'm feeling my little sore oblique thing now from the guy charging into me. Okay, I feel good now. I just got to move it around sometimes. Anyway, Bernald asks, hey Ryan, what do I think is a good response to a non-vegan saying, how do you justify stealing and eating the animal's food, plants? What the hell are you talking about? It's so silly, but I started to find the words of what to say. Like, What are you talking about? We're eating crops that are grown by agricultural companies. Like it's not the animals' food. I mean, what I don't understand. Like animals are gonna go out there and eat my like whatever, fruit. They're gonna eat my potatoes and they can eat the kale or whatever. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Humans intentionally put those plants in the ground to grow it for not only human purposes. A lot of that food I mentioned there can be used as livestock feed, like corn and soy. So humans grow food. How is that a vegan issue? How does that relate to vegans that humans grow food? Some food goes to feed humans, some food goes to feed animals. I'm not sure why vegans are involved in this scenario. What does that have to do with freaking vegans? I don't understand your argument. Can you clarify that for me a bit more? Because the way I see it here, you're talking about farmers growing food for people and livestock. Anyway, okay, Johnny, I'm just really not into cigarette smoke. Just thought I'd point that out to you guys. A lot of people think, I used to think that like smoking was fully legal in the state of Nevada. It's not. They just allow it in the casino and tourist areas. If you go outside of those areas, it's like California for the most part, from what I understand. I hate cigarette smoke. I just have it's like when I see meat, I go, ugh, gross. When I smell cigarette smoke, I'm so weird. Like when I'm walking around, I'm cognizant of people around me, making sure they're not going to attack or mug me or anything like that, which they don't, thank goodness. But I'm also looking for this motion of hand going up to the face repeatedly. I'm looking for cigarette smoking people so I can get away and not have to breathe their stuff. It's not like I hate cigarette smoke. If you're a smoker, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I just don't want to smell it. So I just try to put myself in a position where it's not going to affect me. But I'm like, sir, I just can't be around smoke. So I do what I can personally to get out of the wind path that's blowing the smoke that would be blowing it towards me. It's sad I have to think about that. I just do. It's just how my brain works. Somehow my brain is trained to look for this motion of hand going up to face. Often they're bringing a cell phone up to their face, That's fine. No big deal. I can't smell their cell phone, usually. But anyway, when I see hand going to the face and I see a little white stick, all right, I just cross the street or go away. Because I just don't like smelling. It really makes me just want to gag and I just feel totally violated and I feel gross. But again, if you do that, it's cool. Just I don't want to be part of that because it makes me feel horrible. Now, Johnny, if you can hack it, I don't. Yeah, I've tried. I've done it before. We made vlogs where I've gone into casinos and people are smoking. I'm dealing with it. Then it's actually come out of the casino. You smell your shirt. It's like, oh, I brought a souvenir with me, the cigarette smoke of all the smokers in there. So, I don't think I can go into a casino anymore. At least ones that allow smoking. I think there's a few that are, have some restrictions on that. So I could maybe do some business there. But I don't see myself going to Las Vegas anytime soon. But it's a fun city. Enjoy the vegan food. And if the smoke doesn't bug you, go gamble and you'll be fine. Vegan metalhead, you work with chain smokers you're used to. I've noticed that. I've noticed a lot of chefs. You found your way back, Uncle. Yes, we were hoping you'd find your way, Uncle. I've noticed a lot of people that work in restaurants and cooks and chefs smoke. Maybe it's the stress of the job or something like that. I just noticed there's a high correlation. Hey, Myler, did Yul Brynner... Did he get? Yeah, I remember the old actor from like the 60s. Is that why his head was shaved? Was it from cancer, from smoking? Again, hopefully I'm not offending any of you guys who are smokers out there. I'm just telling you how I react, how I feel, and it has nothing to do with the person. It has to do with me just feeling like, oh God, I just can't handle it. Oh, AJ, yeah, you remember Yul Brynner, of course, awesome. Metalhead, your boss will be smoking a cigarette and lights another one while smoking that one to smoke. Wow, that's hardcore. Um, Oh, Johnny, so you're used to it. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but at least if you go to Las Vegas, you won't be bummed if that's, something you can handle physically and emotionally, because I can't either emotionally or physically handle cigarette smoke. Bill, I don't know if that's a good thing. I assume we're talking about basketball. A high school kid scored 102 points in a game recently. To me, as a basketball player, that's telling me it's assuming it's a he, whatever. That high school kid wasn't passing the ball a lot. Maybe it was justified. Maybe his teammates weren't really all that great compared to this particular high school kid. But that sounds it doesn't sound good. In fact, it seems like if someone's scoring so many points, the opposing coach should change their defense to like make the other four kids win, double that guy every time. But if he's still breaking out of double, triple teams and traps, awesome. He was 48 out of 60. That's way too high of a percentage. I don't know. I'd like to see the game. I'm wondering if there are some defensive changes that, like I said, they can make, like double, triple them. Let the other guys. That's my philosophy on defense. Try your best to shut down or at least slow down their best score and make the other guys on the team come up with some great shots and win. That's how the Lakers beat the Celtics. They said, all right, we'll let the Celtics center Porzingis get hot and score a bunch of points. And he did. He had a great game, but at the expense of the Celtics shooters. They have really good 3-point shooters and took them out of their rhythm. It was the Lakers picked their poison and it worked. Hi, do you smell and see marijuana every day in Boston? Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens here too. Like we were on our walk this morning, like at 10 a.m., whatever, to the local coffee shop. Walked past a car, like, wow, they're getting super duper high. And I'm thinking, I don't think in my life I've ever been high at like 10 in the morning. I don't think I've ever been high before noon. It's like, wow, I can't imagine what that's like. I'll have some in the evening or something, chilling out, but I wouldn't have it in a car and go driving or something like that, Anyway. But yeah, Johnny, I'm with you. If I'm going to smell someone smoking something, I'll take the marijuana all day over the nicotine. I mean, I would prefer neither. I like to breathe as clean of air as possible, which is, important, especially with, the worse air quality that we have here in winter from like people burning things in their chimney fireplaces and stuff, and the fire's made our even though we don't live near it, the wind blows it here. Anyway, I want as clean air as possible, so I prefer not to walk through a cloud of weed or nicotine, but if I had to pick one, I'd rather walk through the weed cloud. The smell of black pepper. I don't smell that out walking around too much though, Bill, but yeah, I'd pick that, I guess, over the other two. What's that you're tired of, Dana? And love you too, Dana. Yes, hit the like button. Let YouTube viewers know that they should come here, even though this is part 2. Ooh, I feel that muscle again. Let me change position. Ooh, okay. Wow, Larry, many people at your workplace live off caffeine and nicotine and a severe lack of sleep. Well, that's one way you can stay awake if you're not sleeping a lot. Yeah, nicotine and caffeine will amp you up a bit. Yeah, there's no substitute for good sleep. I mean, you can get by, you can function, but I value having good sleep, and as you get older, it's tougher and tougher. Oh, sorry to hear that your dad isn't doing well, Varlas. Sorry to hear about that. You guys know, I have a elderly mom too. It's tough when you have parents who are older. And your dad smokes cigs. Yeah, my mom doesn't smoke. I don't think she ever smoked. I mean, she might have just like a tiny I just remember like her smoking for like a few months. Maybe I was a kid, but for the most part, a non-smoker. Oh, you're welcome, Varlas. Can relate fully. Uncle, remember a time when I was really high? Okay. All right. What do you remember about it? Let's say, so Bernald, about that, you steal the animal's food argument. What do you think? You think the explanation for why that you steal the animal's food argument is flawed? I gave you my reasons, but yours is flawed. Also, simultaneously debunks the crop dust argument. If you break down the whole picture, yeah, the crop dust argument. I hear that one quite often, but I've never heard. I don't think I've really heard you steal the animal's food argument. I mean, that is just so weird and not right. I mean, it assumes the animals are eating the same foods that we eat, you know? I mean, if you're like a feline, we're not feline, but a feline probably wouldn't be eating the apples and avocados or something like that. You know, they hunt rats or whatever. Pleasant Bulldog, are you just trolling or being facetious? Can't tell, but either way, please refrain from things that appear to be spamming and not related at all to the flow of our conversations. Comprehend? Does this channel come with ads? Like, what do you mean? I can make an ad happen. Let's see. Is there a button here to make an ad happen? I can make an ad if you really want one. I think this will make an ad. Let me see. Ooh, I can insert an ad right now if I want, but I'm not going to subject you to it. I was trying to think, capiche or something like that. I'll just say comprehend. So anyway, I'm going to get rid of our spammer troller because we don't like spammer trollers. It violates our rules of the live stream. I'm hoping it's sarcasm, so I timed them out for 5 minutes in case they were just being sarcastic. Comprende, yeah. I've just thought the root word comprehend, like, do you comprehend? I don't think people use it that way in English, but that's what my brain thought of at that moment. I'm weird. That's cool, Dana. I'm glad you don't like cigarettes. They're not good for you. Yeah, that's why. One reason why my dad's no longer with us and my mom still is, because one smoked and the other didn't. Oh, I didn't hear about that, AJ. I've been not trying to follow the news much anymore. I just don't give a shit anymore about all the crap going on. I mean, I do, but I don't want it to like make me more bummed about the world and life right now. Well, I think that on the inserted ads into the live stream, Jenna, I don't insert them. I've seen others do it, and usually you can skip them after 5-10 seconds. They don't usually make you watch like 30 seconds or a minute or something like that. Hey, AJ, I think that's the best. You know, if I could block people's names from my newsfeed, I would. Wow. That happens, Starlight. You know, it's not normal, but yeah, there's always an exception to every rule. Saying your smoking grandma lived longer than your non-smoking and fake grandpa. It does happen, but yeah, that's not really. Not saying you're doing this, but some people say that. Yeah, my grandpa smoked 100 cigarettes a day and lived to be 110. Like, okay, great, but that's not like a reason to say smoking is safe. It's just it's statistics. You know, if you smoke 100 cigarettes a day, your odds of living long are less than someone who smokes 0 cigarettes a day. It's all odds, probability. Nothing's a slam dunk. Yeah, you can smoke 100 packs a day and live to be 100. You can. Is it common? Hell no. Anyway. You've seen some ads that are over 2 hours long, Janet? There's got to be a skip button, right? It has to be. I hate the ads. The longest I ever see them make you watch an ad here on YouTube is like a minute. And I don't mind getting those if it's like the first ad. I'll just restart the video and I keep hitting refresh or whatever until I get a 5-second ad or a no ad. I refuse to sit there for a friggin' minute to start a video. Is it even possible to smoke 100 packs a day? I was being a bit sarcastic there, Benny. Yeah, it's more like 100 cigarettes might be even kind of pushing it. But 100 packs, you'd probably be dead. Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, if you smoking a lot and living into old age, yeah, you got some great genetics there. Science should study you. Let's see. 100 cigarettes is 5 packs. All right, thanks for that math there, Uncle. I wasn't really sure how many cigs are in a pack. So what's that, 20 cigarettes in a pack? Yeah, sounds about right. So if you were to smoke 100 packs, so times it by, you guys can do the math. It'd be many thousands of cigarettes a day. Oh, so George Burns, he kept smoking until old age. Yeah, he lived 101, smoked like a chimney. Wow. Health or Heath, 78. How do you stop the craving of meat? It's actually not that hard. Why you find so many long-term vegetarians who can't like give up, their dairy is because dairy has opiate compound, a casomorphine in dairy, which is addictive. It makes it hard to kick. There's nothing like that in meat. Once you stop eating meat, it's easy. There's no like craving. I would say the most important thing is if you're giving up meat and or dairy for that matter, just eat enough food. Make sure you're not starving. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to go vegan, and subconsciously they think, oh, that means eating less. They think going vegan means, oh, I'm going to look thinner, or I'm going to lose some weight, or whatever. No, it's a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. That has nothing to do with caloric restriction. So that's the most common beginner mistake I see is just not eating enough food, not getting full, whether it's intentional or subconscious or not, and then they don't feel great. And you would not feel great if you're not getting enough food as a meat eater as well. So yeah, eat enough food. Don't maybe eat more than you think you should for a while, and I guarantee you're not going to really crave meat because there's no reason to crave it. There's no there's no physical dependency, unlike, say, with dairy. Benny, you only stopped eating meat on January 1st of this year. Awesome, good for you. And here we are, 24 days later, and you can ask Benny. Doesn't crave it, so it shows you. It's really not that hard because there's no physical dependency thing with meat. There could be psychological dependency if your whole identity is wrapped up, ooh, I'm some macho, toxic masculine dude, and that means eating meat. That's wrong. That's not a true thing. But if you have psychological things like that, then it could be tougher. But if you don't have any problem with, not eating meat, any kind of like belief system that makes eating only plants like seem weird, you should be fine. But congratulations, Benny. Awesome. Yeah, I agree with Sarah. I got to make a t-shirt that just says eating meat is weird, I like it when people like say like Neil deGrasse Tyson, vegans eat the sexual reproductive organs of plants. Well, no, meat eaters eat apples and fruits and stuff too. It's not just vegans, but he thinks that's weird. I think it's weirder to find a dead animal or have someone find a dead animal and chop it into pieces. And find a living animal, kill it, chop it into pieces, and eat that. That seems really weird. I'd rather eat the reproductive organs of a plant. That's less weird. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on here. Sarah, you don't even remember what meat tastes like? It's been that long. Yeah, if you really want to, just have a Beyond Burger or something like that. That's close enough, Yeah, Benny, eating bird periods is weird. Yep, try being vegan. You might like it. That's good, Varla. So it's easier for you to transition from vegetarian to vegan. Awesome. I'm glad you didn't have a cheese obsession. Because, yeah, cheese is tasty. I remember digging cheese. I remember eating some fine cheeses in my past. But, I'm over that. That's interesting, Larry. You're talking about the fast food meat companies there. Eat plants or animals' reproductive discharge. That could be a t-shirt as well. Yeah, no plant milk, Sarah, for that matter. Not just almond milk, just no plant milks whatsoever have any kind of mammalian estrogens or opiate compounds or anything like that. So all plant milks are fine. If you need to somehow quit a plant milk, yeah, it's easy. Just, switch to a different plant or whatever. There's no physical dependency issues. Bilo? Zimmerman, you miss being vegan? Like to try again? Well, give it another shot. Why didn't it work out for you before? Were you having trouble like getting like recipes or food that you liked, or didn't have support like from friends and family, or people being mean to you? Just let me know. There's a bunch of reasons why people end up quit being vegan, and most of these reasons have nothing to do with like they were feeling bad or something like that. They were getting sick or something like that. Yeah, Jana knows. Yeah, cheese, for most people, the most addictive food because of the morphines. Oh, you got pregnant and started having meat cravings. Okay, well, it sounds like you were able to do it. And you do know that, being pregnant doesn't disqualify you from being able to eat plants in a healthy, nutritious way for you and your child. That's not my opinion. That's, I feel that painful side bit now. I can't use I can't change the screens here. That's just not my opinion or anything like that. That is... Oh gosh, I don't even have my oh man, I can't even show. I had to restart my screen, my live stream because my streaming software froze. So, all right, I won't be able to show any anything like definition of vegan or any health organizations or anything like that right now. Sorry, but it's the opinion of not me. It's the opinion of health organizations that well-planned vegan diets are nutritionally adequate for even pregnant mothers. But since if I assume you're not pregnant anymore, then just go back. Yeah, if it was working out for you, go for it. Heath, is our bodies meant to digest meat? What do you mean meant to? I mean, we can, but we can also digest plants. So I'm not sure what point you're getting at there, Heath. Yeah, Sarah, thank you for the donation there. I really could use a massage gun right now. I guess it's getting later and colder, so the muscles starting to tighten up or something like that. Hopefully I'll sleep all right tonight. So anyway, but thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah and Johnny and AJ for you guys' super chat tips, and tonight, and Nothingness too. Thank you so much, Nothingness. Much appreciated, guys. Really, I really can't say enough about how it adds up every week, every month. You guys' super chat tips, and sometimes you guys leave them in the comments of our videos too. I think those are called super thanks. But anyway, super thanks to all you guys. It really helps add up to making YouTube worthwhile for us, meaning if we didn't make anything, it'd be tougher. That's why a lot of people, I think, end up leaving. So thank you so much, guys, because we don't make a ton of money off the ads. We don't get like tens or hundreds of thousands of views or anything like that. Awesome, K. Bela Zimmerman. Definitely going back to vegan. Your body loved it. Awesome. Good to hear. Awesome. And let me know if you want any tips or anything. We have our Happy Healthy Vegan cookbook on sale right now for Veganuary, so let me know. I'll put a link down below. You can get the ebook. Angie will sign it. If you need some good, easy to make, relatively quick, whole food, plant-based recipes, we got them here. So I'll just put the link anyway because I'm that kind of guy. So and I can't show you our website anymore because the site, my browser thing, my streaming software crashed. But anyway, here is our books. In fact, I just got a couple orders today, which means I'll be going to the post office like Monday. So if anyone wants to order a book now, you'll get it really soon. I'm not, I'll go on the next postal day. So anyway, let me get back to here. Back to the live stream business. 7:40, so I'll be done in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. So let me know if you have any more questions. So yeah, Kayla, I just put the link down there. Yeah, check it out. Like I said, I'll autograph it if you like. And yeah, they're on sale. $18 for the print book, $9.99 for the ebook. So yeah, download the ebook immediately, or if you want to wait for the print book, it's really cool because of this cool spiral binding, which means the book just will stay open. You can lay it on your counter as you're cooking, it stays right open on the page you want to. Really cool, big and colorful, big font so you can see it while you're cooking. You don't, need to be looking right at it or anything like that. Awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Blood Rose. I'm glad you found this to be a relaxing stream. And same with you too, Chris Murphy. Good to see you guys. I'm not sure I said hi to you guys tonight, but thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's see. I see you guys talking to Heath about digesting meat. I'm not sure if we had a question there or not. Oh, Jana, the hard copies of the book right now are $18 plus shipping, which is typically like $8 or something like that in the United States, more for international. $18 plus postage. It usually comes out to be about $27 because they add their sales tax. So usually when I get an order, I see that it's like for $27 and some odd change. So that's how much you'll pay out of pocket. And the digital download is $9.99. So yeah, take your pick right now. Our books, I have the link. Did it go by already? Yeah, there it is up there. Happy Healthy Vegan, our books, and I have the link up there. So check them out. Yeah, Benny, come to these streams. We're your regular Friday night vegan friends. We're here every Friday, same time. Whatever time it is right now, subtract an hour and 42 minutes, and that's when we start our live streams. I usually go from 6 p.m. Pacific to 8 p.m. Pacific. So that's another like 15 odd minutes or so. What's that, Travis? You're on the raw till hay? Is that falafel diet? I'm not sure if I understand what that is. Uncle, how warm it was in the LB today? I think it was I think it was 69 or 70 or something like that. I mean, it was like 80 like yesterday and the day before. How about in your neck of the woods there in the South Bay? Probably imagine similar, but maybe a little tiny cooler. Let's see. I'm not sure what Starlight and AJ are saying there, but I've kind of lost on what you guys are talking about there. I should consider releasing a meme coin. Yes, our president like made $1 billion like the day before he got inaugurated or something like that. I wish I could pull some kind of scheme like that and retire instantly or something like that. But no, you're not going to see me release a meme coin. Taylor Sells, if you used to be vegan, you can still come back. Oh, cool. I think, Kayla just bought the book. Thank you, Kayla. I just saw you just placed an order right now, so I'm glad I shared that with you. And like I said, I will get that sent out to you Monday. It's not a holiday. Last Monday was a holiday. Yeah, this Monday I'll go to assuming it ain't pouring rain, because it's probably supposed to rain this weekend, Sunday and Monday. But yeah, when the rain stops, I'll head out to the post office and take all our book orders in. We might get a quarter-inch rain tomorrow in the evening. I read most of the rain's going to come Sunday. It's going to linger into Monday. Probably by the time I wake up Monday, it should all be gone, hopefully. But yeah, thank you so much, Kay Bela Zimmerman, for your book order. Awesome. Glad I can help you out on your coming back to veganism with some, like I said, simple, healthy, just fun, easy to make recipes. Relatively easy. Sarah, am I going to try the video thingy again? Yeah, we're towards the end here. So I'll give it a shot. Let me know if you or anyone are interested in trying the video thingy again. And if it freezes, and we'll end the live stream if it freezes. Hopefully it won't. Thanks for getting the print book, and we'll sign it for you if you want Angie's autograph. She's the author. She's my wife. So yeah. Heath, what are my opinions on eggs? I like Sarah's answer. Eggs are not vegan. So yeah. And if you want a great detailed explanation for why eggs are not vegan, a lot of people say, well, my next door neighbor raises eggs in this most awesome, humane way, and what's the harm? I'll just point you to Earthling Ed's video. I'm tired of explaining it over and over. Just, yeah, there's a reason why there's animal cruelty and exploitation still involved, if just the fact of getting chickens typically. So anyway, Angie's probably just chilling out watching some TV. Yeah, we'll sign it for you, Kay Bela, for sure. Awesome. Taylor Sells. I know I've met many Muslim vegans, and from what I understand, there's nothing preventing a Muslim from entering the kingdom of heaven. As far as eating meat, like you won't get to the kingdom of heaven and say, hey, they'll say, hey, oh, you can't come in here because you need to eat meat or something like that. So as far as I understand how the scriptures work, you should be cool, or else these Muslim vegans I know, would have told me so. Oh, all right, Bill wants to try the video. Okay, Bill. Yeah, let's try it with you. It froze on Foo, and Foo is gone. So let's give it one last shot here. Yeah, we're towards the end. So if it freezes this time, guys, I'll come and type at least if it freezes. Because my streaming software, if it freezes, that's what would freeze. I could still go to my YouTube command center here and type in a comment. Say it froze, we're going to end it. But let's give it a shot. If you're ready to give it a shot, Bill, let's check it out. Maybe we'll finally get success after all our fails here. So let me create... Okay. Are we ready, guys? Let me know when you're ready, Bill, and I'll paste the link into the live stream chat. I think it's gonna work. I think there's just something wrong with my streaming software. Like as soon as I started, I told you I couldn't even see my image anymore, which is weird. AJ's getting trolled. We don't have time to get into this right now. If you want to come back next week and we can discuss eggs more, we can watch Earthling Ed's video together. We can do that, but we're not going to get into eggs right now. I mean, if you really want to eat eggs, I can't stop you. You're just technically not vegan anymore, and that you're cool with that, If you want to be some kind of eggitarian, whatever, that's your thing, But anyway, let's see. Where's Bill at? Let's see, where's Bill in the chat? I'm trying to find Bill. You're ready. Okay, Bill. Let me paste the link for Bill. All right. All right, got it down in the chat so Bill can click it and follow the instructions on what to do. And we'll see if we finally get success on this. All right, let's see. If it freezes, we'll just end the live stream and we'll move on and meet up again next week, Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But let's give this a shot. I'm not a believer of magic or woo-woos, but I strongly suspect that it's going to work out this time. So I don't think we're going to freeze. So we'll let Bill... I put the shop link? I did? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, thanks, Bill. Let me try it again. Thank you. Oh, man, it's because I'm vegan. All right, here it goes. There we go. Yep, I did paste the shop link the first time. Duh. Veganism debunked. Yeah, Taylor Sells, if you want to talk about eating animals or something on next week's live stream, you can come back, but we're going to do a little video thing here, and then we're going to end the live stream. So we'll have Bill come on, ask Bill a couple questions, test it out. Appreciate you helping me with this. Okay. Let me see if I get Bill up. Yeah, okay, looks like he's still trying to connect to it. You'll try it next week, Heidi? Okay, we'll see. Yeah. That'd be cool if we just meet a person or two every week or so. And maybe we'll have like debates or something in the future. I don't know. I just want to get it to work first, before I start planning stuff. Okay, I see Bill is connected, it seems. Okay. Crap. Okay, there's Bill. I thought, okay, it was all blank. Like when I had, um, what's his face? I was trying to connect to Foo. So I see an image for Bill, and I think he can you hear me, Bill? Can you like raise your hand if you see me? Let's see. Ah, I think it's going to work. All right, let's try it out. All right, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yes, I see Bill. Oh my goodness. And can we hear Bill? All right, say something, Bill. How you doing?
Testing 1 2 testing check.
All right, did you guys hear that? I heard that. How about you guys? I'm going to put my headphones on, by the way, though, just to be totally safe here.
Weird. I have headphones on, but I'm getting a massive delay still.
All right, you guys hear Bill, and how is our volume? Is it like, am I too loud compared to Bill, or is he way louder compared to me? Just let me know what you guys are experiencing, because this is the first time we've got it to work at all. Then we'll have a little conversation once we make sure we're cool with our technology here. Let's see. So Bill's a little bit softer. I can just try to be a little chiller here.
So
I'll turn my mic down a little bit.
You have to actually mute, even though I'm on headphones.
No, we're good, Bill. You're totally cool. So
yeah,
awesome, Bill.
You have to mute the live stream though, because I had the join stream and the live stream.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Yeah, I got to mute
that, and then now the headphones are. As long as you guys can hear me, it's fine.
Yeah, we all hear you. So where are you at right now, Bill? Where are you chatting with us from?
I'm in my 15 by 20 studio apartment in Eugene, Oregon.
In Eugene, Oregon. Awesome. Yeah. And I remember, did you say you went vegan like decades and decades ago?
Well, I hate to even say I went vegan. I went, let's say, plant-based back in 1990. Did it for 20 years. Then stopped when I had my restaurant for a while. And I've been vegan for about the last 3.
Awesome. So yeah, now you say vegan.
It was really hard to do owning a restaurant that served meat.
I can imagine. Yeah. So now when you went vegan recently, that was truly vegan. Like you're doing it for like animals. Don't want to harm animals.
Yeah, and I'm not the healthy vegan. I'm the junk food vegan. I love the vegan burgers and the fake bacon and you know, if it doesn't have any animal products and it's junk food, I don't care. My health is horrible, as you know. I'm going on my 2nd cancer treatment this coming Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Today is the best I have felt in a couple of weeks. I had some dramatic side effects from the first treatment.
Yeah, you look robust.
But actually right now I feel pretty good.
Yeah, you look great. I was shocked. I remember you told
me. It's my tricky lighting.
No, I mean,
I'm using my cell phone to light me up.
Your vibe, your aura, and your voice sound strong and robust.
Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I had a really good couple days. I was able to clean my apartment today and get out to my mailbox. Some days it's really hard to walk or move around, and other days I feel halfway decent. You know, of course I'm quite large and have other severe health issues, but the melanoma treatment as a one treatment, we'll hear what the doctor says on Tuesday. But from literally looking at the tumor, to me, it looks like it's already shrinking.
Wow. Awesome. From one treatment already?
Yeah, I'm doing a thing called TVEC. So what they do is they literally inject a weakened form of the herpes virus into the tumor.
Whoa.
And then your body sends white blood cells to help, and that herpes virus can, if it works right, can kill the tumor itself. So I didn't want to do the immunotherapy. The side effects were going to be really, really dramatic. And with my other health issues, I didn't want to go through that. That would have been like 3-hour infusions once every 3 or 4 weeks or something. So I chose a fairly new treatment. And they have me scheduled for 5 treatments, and then I guess they'll retest and see where I'm at.
Well, we're all rooting for you, Bill. I remember a few months ago, you didn't come on for a little while, a few weeks, a few months, and I was said, please check in with us once in a while. Don't leave us wondering. So I'm glad you're doing better.
Yeah, it's hard.
I take some responsibility for you going away. I know it had a lot to do with a certain person in the chat who has been since banned, who I should have banned a long time ago. So I'll apologize for allowing that situation, that person to linger a little longer than he should have.
I don't see that as your fault. It's hard not to get up in things that are emotionally triggering. I'm actually one that debates that kind of stuff literally all day. So kind of this is more of a safe haven for me when I come in and kind of want to hang out with the vegans. Because I'll debate anybody on any political subject, and I come from a very far left perspective.
What kind of platform or forum do you debate people?
Wherever I can go. Usually it's like might be a stupid statement by Charlie Kirk, and then I post on that, and then people come back and go back and forth. Or
yeah,
a lot of stuff about LGBTQ rights. Of course, my stance on Trump and his policies and stuff are, like I said, I'm extremely far left. But being kind of relegated to my apartment and into a chair, it's really not activism. It's more just like, I got to get this crap out of my head.
Yeah.
I used to go to protests, and I used to, do other things, and I can't do those things anymore. And there's
so the base of the internet has allowed you to be an activist and not have to leave your house. And that's what I'm kind of doing here too, as far as vegan activism. It's cool to go out in the streets and do it. And I admire people that like Joey and Ed and guys like that, but I'm more of an introvert and a homebody. And I'm older than those guys too, so to be able to do what I'm doing from the comfort and safety of my home is amazing.
Right, and I've got you by 7 years, so I'll be 64 next month.
And I know what you're saying too. Like some days, I'm not going through any kind of like what you're going through treatment, but just when you get older, some days I notice I feel my age, and other days I feel younger. It's just weird. It's how it is when you get older. But I'm sure it's even more extreme considering what you're going through right now.
Well, the whole time you're going through all this stuff, we're still trying to exist in whatever home format or friend situation or whatever we are living in. Is we're still trying to pay our bills and eat as well as we possibly can, and you in the music business, me being a music fanatic, trying to make sure I get my fair share of tunes in every day, and then of course watching the Lakers is my other passion. But life happens while everything else is going on.
Yeah, so, I've heard that phrase before. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you are feeling good after your treatment. I said you look and sound robust tonight, and I'm glad you're making progress, and hopefully soon enough you'll be feeling as good as you can.
Well, I'll be 3 days out of treatment when I come on next Friday. The side effects from the last treatment were, like I said, not as bad as the potential ones from the immunotherapy, but they knocked me for a loop for about 9 days.
Oh man!
So I felt like really bad for about 9 days, and then when they finally kind of all went away at the same time, then like I said today, I felt really good. So when I'm here next week, I'll just in the chat give you a little update and see where I'm at, because they can be pretty intense.
Yes, yeah, please do. And I'm glad today. Yeah, sounds like you're days away from treatment, haven't had it. So yeah, you're totally. You seem completely lucid and cogent, and the lucidity part. Fantastic.
Sadly, I don't lose. I'm kind of like my dad lived to be 84, and had some serious health problems in his last 7 or 8 years of his life, but he was always sharp as a tack.
Wow. Well, yeah, I think you have that.
And I definitely, even though he was on the other end of the political spectrum as I was, and we used to have some pretty good debates, we have the same energy when it comes to standing our ground, no matter what the ground may be. So it's I definitely get that from my father, and when I'm looking myself in this weird light, because I never thought I looked like him before. No, I look exactly like he did.
Awesome, Bill. Well, I should get going. I'm glad this all worked out. And thank you for being my guinea pig. And let me just ask you a technical question. When you click the link, it was pretty easy, right? It just asked you to select like your camera and microphones, some basic stuff like that, correct?
Yeah, you just go through whatever your default camera is, your default microphone is, and then like I said, once you get in, when I saw myself go up, I was hearing the live stream, which was on my YouTube channel, and of course it says another tab comes up that says join stream. So you've got to remember to mute, and I stuck the headphones on. You got to remember to mute the YouTube, which is, like you said, is probably a 20-second delay.
There's a big delay.
So the echo is really bizarre.
You have to mute how you were previously watching it, be on your
right,
computer
and you'll
or phone
see
or whatever.
whoever comes on before, they'll see a mute button, a stop video button, a share screen button, and then a leave button at the bottom of the screen.
Hear that,
so like
guys?
if I wanted to mute myself right now, I could mute myself, or I could take my video off and just be the voice you said.
Bill is our guinea pig, so he's sharing the information he learned with the rest.
Yeah, I
have
a friend that does crowdcast. One of my favorite musicians does a Patreon once a month, and she has a hangout, and she brings people live all the time. So I've been a guinea pig many times.
Oh, okay.
It's a different format than Streamlabs, but it's not that much different.
So I want everyone to know, you don't have to be super technical wizard or anything like that. I think Streamlabs made this process quite simple, correct?
Yeah, and actually your camera looks good. Mine actually looks pretty decent. I don't have a great camera, but it's decent. I kind of like this lighting because it puts me into like this, almost like when Peter Gabriel did the Mama video. Oh, wow. Not Mama, the Home by the Sea, where he goes.
It's cool. No, you look
nice. He's got a flashlight in his face. So.
Yeah, you lit perfectly. It looks great. All right. Well, thank you for being my first completely successful live stream guest, Bill. So you have that distinction now. I thought it was going to be Sarah last week, but we still didn't fix it until tonight.
We got to see what they looked like, but we couldn't hear anything they said.
We got that. So yeah, we did land on the moon a little bit last week. So now we fully got it working.
We put a picture with the chatter.
Yeah, that's a first for me on this live stream. I've been doing this how many years now? This finally got to work because I've tried before in the past with third-party software.
Honestly, I think you could do some really great shows this way, to where maybe you do a guest for even a half an hour.
Yeah,
and you actually have an interview process where you can control the vegan talk, let alone get a perspective from people that have been vegans for different periods of time. Maybe vegan for a few reasons, let alone, of course, the ultimate reason is for the animals, but, then talk about what they eat, what they don't eat, things like that. Do they go to any events? I've seen a lot of stuff done this way. And to be honest with you, from my standpoint as a fan, I think it would even be more interesting.
I think so too. I think it's time.
Just keep it up with the chat's not, as you know, is not easy.
Yeah.
When you're trying to follow 70 people.
I just want to evolve this live stream. It's been evolving. If you look back at my first ones and where we're at now, I kind of stay stagnant for a year or two sometimes. I always try to find the next thing to try.
I think I've been watching you for maybe 3 years.
Yeah, it's time to take the next step. So yeah, I don't want to make this fully a channel where we don't have the regular kind of Friday live streams, but I do want to have more. So yeah, maybe we'll have some weeks where we have guests on for a little bit. But in the meantime, though, I think it's really cool to meet all you guys that I've been chatting with for all these years. It's so cool. And I'm sure the rest of you guys in the chat are appreciating this too, to put a real voice and face and see a person actually thinking in real time, so this is great. So we'll do this for a little bit.
I'm actually faking my voice. Normally I sound just like Mike Tyson.
I bet. All right, good to see you, Bill. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Hope
Ryan.
You're doing good, and feeling better. And see you next Friday. But yeah, don't worry about coming on.
No, I'll just I said, if I'm here, I'll just leave a little note in the chat saying, hey, I'm doing all right, or hey, it's not going to be on my ass this week. So
awesome. All right, Bill.
Take care, Ryan.
All right, you too. Thanks.
Thank you.
Let's see how this works out. All right, awesome. We did it, guys. We hit a new milestone in the Happy Healthy Vegan live stream. I can now host people, guests, you guys, or what, however this might evolve over the years. So here we are in early January. I have a new tech, so we'll see where it goes. So like I said, now that I know it works, I can get creative with it and think about just more ways to incorporate it. No, there's nothing, this is better already. Chatting with you guys is awesome. Seriously, it's really cool for me to see you guys. Because, I like you guys. It's so cool to finally put all your faces and voices together. So, yeah, Heidi, if you want to come on next week, anyone want to come on next week, we have little chats like this. Maybe I'll bring on a couple people every week as I start thinking about like other ways to use it. This is my first way I thought of using it just to meet you guys. We don't want to meet some anti-vegan right now, right? We want to meet all us friends here together. So, Awesome, cool. And as Bill said, it was pretty simple. You just follow the prompts it gives you as far as selecting your microphone and camera. Uncle, I'd love to have you on, but do you have another computer, Uncle, other than your old Dell? You need, or you could actually use a phone, or if you have an iPad or something like that. Those have built-in cameras and microphones. So yeah, maybe think about yeah, we'll figure it out. This is new for us. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining us, all of us together. Thanks for coming to this live stream. And thanks, Uncle, for moderating. Let's see, would you have a question there, Uncle, before I go? Ryan, could you talk about a subject for a while, then turn it over to Q&A? I should get going. I've been on for 2 hours. That's a great suggestion, but I don't want to keep people here too long. I've kind of been, for the past few, like a month or two at least, I'm trying to keep it closer to 2 hours rather than in the past when I was doing like 3-hour live streams. Yeah, we will think about how to do these in the future. So Sarah, you got to come on again now that we figured out the audio. Since we saw you last time, people were stoked to see you, but it would be even better to hear you as well. I heard you, but they couldn't hear you. So think about that. And same with Vegan Metalhead and Johnny, if you guys are still on, because we all saw you, but we didn't get to hear you guys. So it's kind of a tease, but let's just get it out so we'll all get to meet each other over the upcoming weeks and months, as long as you're not too shy. And again, if you're too shy, as Bill said, you have the option to not turn on the camera. If you just want to talk, totally cool. I'll take that. That's totally fine. I can respect, that as well. All right, guys. So thanks for a great live stream once again, and thanks for joining me on this milestone where we finally got successful audio and video. I'm totally stoked. I already have a video planned for next week, and I'll give you a little. I won't show you, but I'll give you a little preview from my words here. I found two of our favorite anti-vegans, Piers Morgan and Neil deGrasse Tyson, together on Piers' show. They're talking about a bunch of stuff, but they spend a nice little chunk of time debunking veganism together. Piers Morgan, Neil deGrasse Tyson, debunking veganism together. So I already have that on my computer here. I'm ready to start working on it. So that'll be next week's video. So look forward to that sometime, probably middle of next week. I'm guessing maybe Wednesday. So that'll be that. And then Friday, back with the regular live stream. And put your makeup on, wash your hair if you want to come on, so we can see what you look like. If you don't want to just be all dirty, that's cool too. However, just come on however you feel comfortable. Because we all just want to get to see and know each other a little bit better, guys. So anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for the book order. I forgot your name already, but I'll get that sent out to you on Monday if you're still here. Thanks for everyone who's been supporting us all these years. And if you're new, like who was on earlier today, I forgot. But yeah, if you're new to veganism, if you just went vegan this year or started plant-based diets this year, come and hang out with a large or a small group, I guess, of great people here. I've weeded out, like, as I was saying with Bill, people who don't fit in, people who are just here to cause trouble. They don't, they're not part of our community, because our community is, is cool. If you can't be cool, you can't be part of it. Cool meaning just being chill, being friendly, being civil, being polite. That's all I ask, It's really simple stuff. Just be a decent person and you'll fit in here. All right, guys, much love. See you guys next Friday. Remember, until then, it doesn't suck being vegan. All right, bye, guys. Woohoo! Let's see, I have to end this a little different. All right, bye, guys.